interesting time in audio right now. I mean, I think everybody can vouch for me that are producers here that the quality of music that the record companies are releasing is actually going like this, while the quality that the industry is able to produce is going like this.
That's because the songs stink.
It's all in the song, man. It's a Nashville thing.
It's all in the songs.
Yeah.
It's true.
Well, I mean, you know, you can take it from a songwriter's perspective, but I'll take it from a technology perspective and do that kind of argument. Basically, what's happening is we're capable, all the engineers and producers in Nashville, we're capable of putting out this great product, what we call, you know, DVD quality, 24-bit, 96 kilohertz.
That's just out of your home.
Yeah, out of your home. Yeah, that kind of record in a day. But the flip side to that economically is we're not going to be allowed any creativity, because once you're cutting a record that fast, you got to play the same old licks. You don't have time to experiment, you know.
Well, let's talk about co-writing over the internet.
Yeah.
So how does that work with these MP3s? So if this person is just a songwriter who wants a good demo of the song,
right,
and they send you an MP3 and you send them back the final version.
The final version. So they can pick,
right,
you know, they might be in Podunk, Montana, or like I said, I think this girl's on a fishing boat in Alaska. And, you know, they can have a whole demo, a full-blown demo with Nashville musicians, and they can listen to everything real time if they want to, too. So, in fact, I have a friend.
When you do your demos, you usually hire musicians, you do a lot on the music yourself?
Both. It depends what the budget is. You know, if the budget's like $500-600, then I can hire the guys. But if it's under that, I'll probably just sequence everything. So.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it, man.
But anyway, let's go some more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some stuff to ask you here that
Sure.
was given to me by a very smart person. What's do we? What is this? How should Beatles CDs? Because you always hear stuff that you did say, I'd never heard that before.
Exactly.
It's coming out, and then somebody remastering it says,
right,
let's raise that part right there.
And that's the whole thing. We're capable of doing that kind of thing, but the public doesn't seem to care, at least with music. They don't really care about hearing the details, but we're capable of doing it. So, in fact, there's this thing I would urge everybody watching to go check out the website. It's called the Meta Alliance, M-E-T-A, and engineers just started it in the last couple years through some of the AES conventions and stuff like that. And it's all these famous engineers, Phil Ramone and Chuck Anley here from Nashville, a bunch of other guys, and they're big advocates of pushing the industry towards audio education. Because I'll tell you what, for my kids, you know, most of these kids nowadays, well, first of all, most of these kids nowadays haven't even owned a CD. That's what's scary. They just download. They don't even know what a CD is. They just download to their iPod. Some of my freshmen coming in. And what I urge them...
Are you serious?
I'm serious. It's almost reached that level. Because CDs, you got to think, 1982, that's 25 years old.
Yeah, but this iPod stuff didn't start
until, right.
Well, anyway, keep going.
What I was going to say is, but it's all about education to me, because I play them in MP3, and then I play them a CD quality, and then I play them what's called a DVD audio quality, and they're just blown away. They're like, we're never going to listen to an MP3 again, which they probably will, but they've never heard the difference. It's just like, it's like going to a Broadway show in your hometown and then going to Broadway and actually seeing a show. It's like a whole nother world.
Yeah, but you know, everybody has different level of ears.
Right.
I mean, I remember when CDs came out and records and cassettes were all the three things that you had.
Right.
And if you without the hiss in the middle of the record or whatever it was,